Let's talk about the other immediate coach firing, and that is Kliff Kingsbury in Arizona. We both feel pretty strongly that he probably wasn't the right selection from the beginning to have this job. So I'm going to ask you this, but this was pretty much inevitable, right? This firing?
Yeah. Look, everybody freaked out when my guy Jeff Saturday got the interim coaching job for the Colts. Oh, it's so disrespectful, said Bill Cowher to the coaching organization. And Joe Thomas, whom I love, said this is a sham and a fraud for every current coach in the NFL. Where was your adjutant when that dude was hired? Okay. At least Jeff played in the NFL and had a career and knew what it was like to win a championship. Like, good-looking bearded dude was a loser at Texas Tech.
Good-looking bearded dude.
I mean,
Who's the quarterback there? Do you know?
Yeah, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
Might have helped.
Hard to lose with that guy.
Might have helped. So, I mean, like, that guy had a losing record at Texas Tech with future Hall of Famer Patrick Mahomes as his quarterback, was going to be the offensive coordinator at USC, and suddenly was, and I'm going to say the word gifted. He didn't earn it. He was gifted a head coaching job in the NFL. So if you're all upset about Jeff Saturday, I get it. But one thing you know about me, I'm not into selective outrage. If something bothers you there, it should bother you there. Like if you're all up in arms about the Patriots, oh, they always cheat. Were you upset when the Browns were illegally texting? Were you upset when the Falcons were illegally pumping in crowd noise? Like, were you upset when the Broncos won 2 Super Bowls by manipulating the salary cap and the roster by putting a bunch of people on the practice squad and IR illegally? Like, were you okay with that? Because you can't just pick and choose, right? So if you're freaking out about Jeff Saturday, why weren't you freaking out about Kliff Kingsbury? And the only reason Kyler Murray is the quarterback in Arizona is because Kliff Kingsbury had wanted to date him forever. He tried to get him twice to come to Texas Tech. Okay. So now
you are on fire tonight.
But I mean, just think about the insanity of all of this. Okay. The only reason Kyler Murray was the number 1 overall pick because Kliff Kingsbury fell in love with the player. So you made Kliff the captain, grand poobah, and master of time, space, and dimension for the Arizona Cardinals. You then gave him a 5-year contract extension along with GM Steve Keim. Then the two of you, by the way, kudos to Eric Burkhart, Kyler Murray's agent. He might have known the bleep show was coming down. He got that deal done this offseason. So now you have Kyler with a massive contract. You're paying Kliff Kingsbury and Steve Keim their massive contracts and 5-year extensions. And they are the reason that Kyler Murray is there and got that contract extension. And now they're gone. And who knows if anybody thinks that Kyler Murray is going to be a starting franchise quarterback in the NFL now. Like what head coach is going to come in and look at his body of work and say, we have our dude.
Yeah.
It's a mess. It is a mess in Arizona, and they are burning cash for this mess.